Sure. Yo, check this right here. Look on your screen. Look on the screen. Look at my post on Facebook. 7 who is 7-Eleven? Let's see what they talk about. They say welcome.
Revenue loss for the 2026 fiscal year. Their North American business operates roughly 13,000 stores in the U.S. and Canada. Convenience store chain 7-Eleven is planning on closing more than 600 stores across the country this year. The Japanese parent company announced in an earnings report that the closures include stores that would be converted into gas stations. The company said they also expect a nearly 10% revenue loss for the 2026 fiscal year. Their North American business operates roughly 13,000 stores in the U.S. and Canada. Convenience store chain 7-Eleven is planning on closing more than 600 stores across the country this year. The Japanese parent company announced in an earnings report that the closures include stores that would be converted into gas stations. The company said they also expect a nearly 10% revenue loss for the 2020.
Now, I'm going to skip all. Let me make sure y'all seeing this because I'm going to show you everybody I'm going to skip on Facebook. You see, this is me, Mystery Gang, Reloaded. I don't know this boy. I don't know this boy. I know this nigga because he talk my. Look at him. DM me now. Benjamin Rainwater. I don't know you, bro. I don't need no promo or nothing because I'm not trying to promote nothing. Nothing. With you, I'm not trying to do no business with you. I don't know who the fuck is Expensive Facts. I don't know who Todd McGowan is. What the boy saying right here, the boy right here, what this boy say right here, yo.
Diamond, oh, play, whip, chain, better watch your whole eye, better watch your whole eye, better watch your whole eye, diamond, chain, oh, better watch your whole eye,
Oh, it sounds like the opening ceremonies have begun. There are the paraplegics, followed by the blind team.
Still no sign of the deaf team, I notice.
Yo, y'all get it? You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah, don't nobody give a fuck. Yo, when I say no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and I get behind the mother who sung that song. Yeah, she was walking. You seen her walking through the lights and everything had the pictures out. They made it real nice, but she sung that song. She sang that song. I just know I wanted that protection, and I watched and waited and see who was gonna try to stop that protection, and that person showed who it was. Yeah, I don't even know you, sis. This the internet. You trying to bring derision all in my home just to say that you know me? I don't know you. I don't know you. We ain't grow up together. We ain't do nothing. We don't know nothing. I ain't even put no pipe in you. You want me to say it like that? I ain't even stick you. Yo, this is on the internet. I didn't fall in love on the internet. I cared for people over the internet. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to boast. I said what the fuck I said. I'm not perfect. I'm not Christ. I got my own problems, my own demons to deal with. My own demons. It's just so happened. Yeah, maybe some of them demons crossed each other. And I ended up where I wasn't supposed to be. Because of a nigga that called himself ratchet. A nigga calling himself ratchet. Yo, I'm a ratchet nigga. I'm part of the ratchet gang. Yeah, I made that mistake, and I'm like, ratchet gang. And then I'm like, yo, hold the fuck up. But I ain't even in no gang. I ain't never been in no gang before. I don't even know how to proceed. All I know is I get this change, nigga. I'm trying to, fuck all this ratchet gang shit. Yeah. We're going down South Click. Yeah. For what? Oh, y'all was gonna try to do something to me in South Click. No, you wasn't getting ready to try to do shit to me. And I showed you I ain't no bitch. I came back down there twice and went to all the places y'all said this woman was. Yeah, so I ain't trying to hear none of that. Ain't no bitches over here. We don't play that bitch shit over here. Ain't nobody no bitch over here or nothing. If I called you a bitch, you're a bitch. If you can't hit the like button, you're a bitch. If you can't come down in this motherfucking and put your shit down right here, and I'll drop the link right now. You can't stand up for yourself as a man, piss at the toilet. Yeah, you can stand and piss at the toilet, because when I go to the toilet, I piss. You motherfuckers don't know the shit you got yourself into. Let me take this off the screen so I make sure I ain't incriminating nobody, because we don't do that over here. We ain't incriminating nobody. We don't even know nothing over here. We just trying to get, don't want nobody saying that the dot, you can't even see the drawing. It say Ari, Ja, and then it say DA right there. Somebody made that, and it fit perfectly in a circle, just how I liked it. Yeah, I'm a very picky guy, so I just went with this one, with the fingerprint. Yeah, you see the fingerprint, and you see the. So I ain't the DA, but the DA supposed to be looking at if there's some fingerprints on some weapons, anything that we fucking cover over here. It ain't the fingerprints on the paperwork. Yo, that paperwork is fucking, we saw fingerprints on the paperwork, didn't we? People put their fucking hands on paperwork and said, I did this. You can't take that back after you put your fingers on the paperwork, the DA's paperwork. So somebody go live and put my fingerprints up. Put my fingerprints up. Put them up. See if I was lying about anything that I said. Just put them up. What Crisco said to Captain Keith, he said, yo, end me right now. End me right now. If I called you, yo, bro, fuck all that. You ain't gonna put my man in this position. He from Jersey. Let me show how your horse's voice. You started yelling at Sean, what's his name? Sean G. And he told you, yo, but you wanted the front in front of the businesses on live. But you did tell him one truth. Yo, bro, you fell into the trap. Yeah, he did fall into the trap. Yeah, he fell into the trap. And a whole lot of you cornball ass niggas fell into a trap that, I can't pull you up from that trap. I can't pull you up from that Trizac. And I'm not even willing to pull you up from that Trizak. Yeah, I'd rather let you fall the fuck back down there, throw some motherfucking oil right on the fucking line. Make sure that every time you try to grasp up, you fall down. Because you thought I was playing. You thought I was a joke. Thought you knew more than I know, and you thought I didn't know the system. Yeah. My biggest fear is possum. That was my biggest fear, was possum. Somebody, because, yeah, that was my first time ever seeing somebody hit something in the head because they couldn't break his neck. And they from the country. This was in Georgia. They in the country. I don't know how to kill the possum. You know what happened in like a span like 10 days? I learned how to shoot. Handed down rifle. Even though that bitch picked me up and threw me back, boom, I missed the shot. Bam. I knew the next day, this motherfucker hurt my shoulder. Let me put this glove in here. And I balled the glove up and I put it right there. And I shot and I started knocking them bitches right off the joint. Bang, 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 bang. It was a double barrel or was it a single barrel? I don't know. It was handed down. He was in Georgia where they got nothing but dirt roads. Then they said, yo, you gotta shoot the 38 and you gotta shoot at them hawks or whatever the fuck they was, these birds that was flying up above. Yo, I couldn't even pull the trigger on a fucking 38. Don't let that go over your head. I couldn't pull the trigger on a 38. I was too young. But that 380, that was my shit. I loved that 380. As soon as I heard them people was coming, I threw that bitch in the river. Yo, y'all can go down that river and look for it. I mean, I threw it in the creek. Creek, water, river, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Yeah, go down there and look for it. Did you find it? No, I remember my homie. I don't even know the boy. I remember my homie. He had on some Air Force Ones. He was like, "You threw what? Where?" We going back up there and get that. Yo, this been a long time coming because my people been waiting for me to get off the Mo3 case, to get off the internet, come back to the company because I took a sabbatical because I was serious about everything that I was saying. Everything. You want justice for somebody, you gotta make some fucking noise. You gotta make some fucking noise. You gotta make some noise. You ain't gotta shoot up in the air with no gun or none of that. You just gotta make some noise and make motherfuckers know whether you do it silently with motherfuckers scared to clock in or to check in to their own YouTube to say that they support Mo3 and they support justice for Mo3. The rest of y'all some bitches. Yo, for real. If you don't support justice for Mo3, if you don't think that we lost a star and he's a legend that will never die, that music, when I play Sam Cooke, He shows a lot of things and show when I play the same thing, the same music. It's been a long time coming. It's a long time coming for who? Yeah, you Rainwater, because I've been music industry, whoever it is, I don't know who it's been a long time coming for. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know that part. Because I ain't no prophecy. I don't prophecy nothing. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. If I'm gonna hit you, I'm gonna hit you because I'm a sharpshooter. Because that's what the military said I was, a sharpshooter. They said I was 8 points off. 8 points off from being an expert. I don't mind being an expert or a fucking sharpshooter. I'd rather be a sharpshooter. I don't got the pizza box for a marksman. Sharpshooter got the cross rifles in the Marine Corps. It's got cross rifles. A sharpshooter got the cross rifles. So at the crossroads, which road I'm going down? Am I going to the left or am I going to the right? It's a fire squad. It's 4 people in a fire squad. Yo, that ain't my decision. It's an E4. That's their decision. Them fucking make. I was only an E3. Don't let that go over your head. I was only an E3. Lance Corporal. There's a corporal that's supposed to tell us, yeah, which way to go. It's a corporal. Someone hired him and tell me, take take that mask off and test the air. If I don't, they can shoot me. 3 people can shoot me if I don't do what they say. Because I was the lowest ranking. The lowest ranking. And my duty station. So I'm at my duty station right now. Somebody wants some rec. I was the lowest ranking. You could put it. I know where the motor pool is. That's $6 million. I found a screw down there. $6 million screw. Like, damn, a screw they've been looking for all of this time, and somebody was charging the military $6 million for a screw, and that shit was in the motor pool. Yeah, where the trucks at. The 5-ton trucks. I'm talking military truck now, if you know what I'm talking about. But ain't no fucking way money go missing in the military. Don't know about it. The DOD. Yo, you gotta pay the president $500,000 a year. All these presidents. Every president, yeah, they get elected for 4 terms. So for 4 terms, yeah, they gotta get like about $500,000. They gotta be paid that by statute. I don't know fuck who they don't care who they gotta fucking, they don't care what they gotta do. They don't ask. They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. They don't do nothing. And I don't know. $500,000 and there to the T is like when you count it, if you was counting to a T, you could just go look at the statute or the Constitution and say, how much does the president get paid a year? And it'll tell you the exact number. Ask Google that. I don't know nothing because I ain't part of no gang. I ain't gang. I ain't none of that. If I met the president, I don't give a fuck what president it was, white, black, whatever. Yo, I wouldn't shake his hand unless he asked me to shake his hand. I'm going to salute him. A senator or a congresswoman, the same thing. I'm going to salute them first. And I'm also going to salute to somebody that's lost somebody. But on Facebook, it specifically shows a white glove. So when you salute, that's the salute that you should never forget when somebody salutes you with a white glove. And then, so if I saluted somebody on Facebook and they had and I had the white glove on, I'm under them. Don't let that go over your fucking head if you think you is. I don't give a fuck what company you from. I don't give a fuck if you the Secret Service or anything. I don't care about no Secret Service because I ain't the Secret Service. Yeah, that's Rainwater. Rainwater, yo, Benjamin Brandon Rainwater, yo, when he was on No Jumper, yeah, he didn't want to confess to all of them counterfeit shits and all that shit. I don't even know this bull. But he should have read the book, The Art of Making Money, that they could find where anywhere you go, anything that you do, when you make money, counterfeit money, they coming right there. So he brought that all to Dallas. I don't give a fuck that I don't stay in Dallas. I'm just making sure ain't none of my change, They make sure that none of my change, got nothing to do with Rainwater. I separate myself from all that bullshit. I don't know no Rainwater. I don't know none of y'all down in Texas or nothing. The mom, the pop, I don't know nobody down there. All I did was want justice for somebody that he died. Rainwater know what I said on the backside, and I'm gonna tell you what I told Rainwater on the backside. No matter what you see on this motherfucking app, nigga, I told you it's whatever, and I mean it. It's whatever. It's whatever. I don't give a fuck if you're a federal informant. It's whatever, nigga. You put hands and you put it to innocent blood. Innocent blood. They ain't have a chance to sin. They don't even know what sin means. You brought that blood there. And yeah. So I tell you, if I ever see you, nigga, you and your fucking bald head friend from New York and your fucking ratchet TV look like George Jefferson. Yeah, you, all of y'all. You with them, I'm against you. So you are a weapon that was formed against me a long time ago because God knew what I would stand for and what I wouldn't stand for. So I stand before you and the grave, or I testify. I don't see it in my heart to testify. against nobody. I'd rather put you in your fucking grave. And that's 100. Now, anybody else want to testify? This nigga already done testified against his motherfucking self. I don't give a fuck about that nigga. Fucking. Y'all still fucking standing behind him? Fuck you too. You bitches can go to wherever the fuck you want to. He tell y'all go somewhere, go there. I'm happy for you. Learn, yeah, go over there, shake your little concrete ass. Yeah, go shake your concrete ass over and take your black ass back to Africa where you came from, or where you think you came from, whatever. I don't give a shit about none of that. My daughter ain't do nothing to nobody. My youngest one, she ain't do nothing to nobody. That's innocent blood. So the motherfuckers that did that, I'm gonna fuck you up when I find you. For entertainment purposes only, for Facebook, because Facebook already just got hit with like $375 million lawsuit for the children joint. Don't nobody care about y'all fucking, everything we talking about over here is for entertainment purposes only. And then you go find out if Facebook had to pay or the metaverse had to pay $375 million. And if Rainwater didn't go live and say that 10 million of that goes to the family of Mo3. When he said that, he fucked himself around because now, bro, it's open season on you because you paid the money. You got the money back to the account that you stole. It might be, I don't know if you need some more. I don't know nothing. I ain't get my change back. I don't know if the Bugatti, I don't even know Bugatti. I don't even know him. I don't know the company Empire. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know them. Now, if you want to know who made this logo and Wise Learned Leaders, then you might know something. If you ain't know, you ain't never gonna know, because the less that's in, or the less that knows, the more we are the receipts. See, we are the receipts. A lot of people, y'all came over to troll, right? I made an announcement. If you're over here, it was 98 people at that time. I remember that. When y'all made me become We Are the Receipts. Yeah, then the John just bumped up to this mad motherfucker to start subscribing over here. What you subscribe over here for? You want to see some drama? All right, I gave y'all seen the drama. Now y'all getting ready to see. Hey, the mama. I ain't playing with y'all. Y'all thought this shit was. You think I took a leave of absence from my, and I couldn't help them make the money that they want to make. And the doctor saying I'm sick, motherfuckers is putting this shit out on the internet that I'm sick. Then they start putting my doctor name out there. Y'all fucking bugging. I don't know who raised you motherfuckers. You must have been raised out in the jungle. So take your black ass back to the jungle. And let me give you this before you go out there. Lions, they come from Africa. Tigers, they come from China. You know what I'm saying? So if I get a liger, yeah, I transported something somewhere to somewhere else and tried to mate them. I don't know. And then the big gorilla come in that's stronger than all of them. And 100, what y'all start doing? 100 people, 100 men. That was the prank. 100 men against one gorilla. I thought it was funny at first. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's some funny shit. It's a prank. The girl signed him up. They ain't got no insurance. None of that shit. Do you know what a gorilla do with one? If it slap the shit out you, I mean slap you. Gorilla, if a gorilla slap you, if a bear slap the shit out of you, if any lion, tiger, anything slap the shit out of a human being, you know what's gonna happen to him? Yeah, he damn near gonna decapitate you. So when I say I don't know you, this the internet, yeah, you wouldn't want me behind the trigger of a gun because I know exactly where to hit you, in the heart or in the head. It's a red spot where the brain is. Either brain dead or your heart got pierced and then you just bleed out. I'm just telling you. I'm not saying that we advocating any violence. I'm just telling you how you kill. Yeah, a baboon, a gorilla, any of them from that kingdom. Me, when I look at Mo3, I don't see a gorilla. I see a human being that was mowed down and y'all laid his body in on the expressway. That's what I see. So everybody that was around there and y'all saw that shit should make you hurt. Because what if that was you? What if that was your child that was laid out? And then you got this big teeth motherfucker that called himself a manager, like they try to manage. Yeah, King Kong. Y'all remember? Y'all remember the manager from King Kong? Yeah, Jack Black. They kept whipping him. Do all types of shit at him to make King Kong fall down. I've been talking about rainwater this whole fucking time. Because I don't give a fuck about rainwater. Whether he confess himself to God, that's between him and God. But if I ever saw that nigga, what you had to say about me? And what's all that shit you was talking about 3? Yeah, you trying to tell motherfucker, yo, you a tender dick nigga. I don't like tender dick niggas. You a bully because when you come up on this motherfucking joint, you show me the utmost respect or I will kick you the fuck off of here. Anybody come up here and you act like you get ready to disrespect Mo3 or anything, mom, is anybody. I don't give a fuck if you trying to whisper something in my ear. Send that shit another way. Don't come on my show talking none of that shit. You see Sco, you see any of them motherfuckers ever come over here? They was apologetic as motherfucker. And guess what? If they wasn't, because they ain't got the fucking cojones, the balls to come over here and hit this motherfucking link, they sent somebody over here to talk for them. And I don't give a fuck about talking to nobody that's talking for somebody and you talking to me and I'm talking. Yo, I'm a fucking man just like you is. You don't got the balls to talk to me? I gotta put your name up in the motherfucking title, huh? And you gotta fucking put some shit around here. None of you niggas could rap. Yeah. Ratchet TV. Yeah. None of you fucking motherfuckers in the whole goddamn Mo 3 Troll Beef sector. The only rapping y'all could do is to Detective Barnes or ATF or Chris Anderson. That's the only people y'all can talk to. That's the only one y'all can rap to. They believe y'all rap. I told you. Eric Barnes, yo, they might make Eric Barnes a goddamn president. He might be yo, the way Eric Barnes had y'all, and y'all motherfuckers, a motherfucker admitted that he was crying. You admitted that Eric Barnes know how to make a motherfucker cry. All right, well, let me do you one better. I remember some Barnes that was at the 35th Police District. I told you how he made me cry. Yeah, he hit me in the inside of my knee. You know what's crazy? That same knee is all swelled up right now. I can't fucking walk. No lie. So I'm lame right now. I want y'all to come get me though. Because I'm lame. And see, if I'm playing, if I'm capping, see if I'm capping or not.
Junior destroyed everything you got. At one point of time, Mob Ties was like the Italian. I ain't saying y'all ain't got no power. Y'all probably do that to me. Y'all got power, but I'm talking about the respect, bruh. Like, so everybody that get around y'all, something has to happen. It's like with Boosie and other cuz who had his chain. So I ain't gonna get into that, but y'all know the situation with that. I even defended Boosie on that. But at some point, mamas is losing their babies, bro. Rappers who ain't got nothing to do with nothing is losing their life. And now Junior out here got other niggas taking responsibilities for his beef. Mob ties, is it the mob or just him? Man, I guess I'm gonna have to say it if everybody else afraid to say it. Hey, Mob ties, no disrespect. Y'all owe one for Takeoff, man. Y'all owe one for Takeoff. Look, Jay Prince Sr., I used to make videos about you defending you. When your nephew got killed, I told the people, go find out who did it and get justice for Jay Prince's nephew. But at the end of the day, you do a lot of funny style business, bro. What kind of father doesn't handle his grown-ass child? Because Junior is out here wilding out. Junior is doing the most. And it's funny to see Junior with Honeycomb Brazy after Brazy already embarrassed you and talked about they did that yeah to you. Now y'all friends again, all because y'all beefing with Finesse 2 times. Bro, I don't give a fuck if you beefing with my enemy. You can't be no kin or friend to me. You hear me? So fast forward. Your son is wilding out here, dog. Takeoff died for nothing. You out here buying superhero lawyers. You feel me? You got the Justice League of Attorneys for the dude allegedly responsible for the loss that Takeoff and the Migos took. And let's pretend if Buddy ain't even the one who killed Takeoff. But the fact it happened around your circle, you get around that family talking about rest in peace to Takeoff, y'all care and all that. But at the same time, you about to help your mans beat that same body. And I ain't mad at you for that, Jay Prince. I'm not mad. Protect your people, defend your people. But what happens to Takeoff? People told me back in 2021 or 22 when it happened, they told me, bro, I'm doing too much, blah, blah, blah. Justice will be done. Bro, but what if it ain't done? Now you got the whole NBA gang involved in some shit because Junior fucking on some Detroit rapper, baby mama, doing the most, kissing on her. And it's like,
yeah, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You heard? I don't have nothing to do with what Junior is fucking on, what Junior or whatever. I got 2 girls. I put them, look, you see that? They in black and white. You can't even tell what color shirt they in. Black and white. Then I show you me. Look, as it go across. Look at the board that I'm looking at. If you ain't, yeah, I don't give a fuck who you is. Junior, senior, none of that. Remember, before it says Smith first.
Zaria K. Solomon.
Zaria K. Solomon. So I don't know no K's or nothing but Katrina.
That's my daughter. Philly's finest right there.
Yeah, you see boy right there, the Nike hat, look right back at me. Yeah, pussy. Yeah, you got this Nike, this red Nike hat, and when you looking back at me, you want that motherfucking kufi, you want that shit knocked off your head. What you looking back at me for? You supposed to be looking up at the front. Why you looking back at me? Y'all said y'all was gonna do something to me. So I'm waiting to see who's gonna turn back around because I'm gonna yell it. That's my daughter. And I'm still going to yell it. That's my daughter walking across that stage. And I wish a nigga don't turn the nigga in. You better turn that nigga in. I don't give a fuck if he a cop, he worked for the city, whoever fucking ran into the back of her down in that same area where she graduated, and I say that's my daughter, If y'all don't turn that motherfucker in, yo, I'm just trying to tell you, I'm gonna keep going fucking live, and I'm gonna keep showing y'all all of these motherfucking indictments, and then I'm gonna start showing Philly indictments. And you don't want me to start showing the Philly indictments and how everything connects. I'm not playing with niggas. If I say it, I fucking mean it. If I did it, I say I did it. I don't play behind all this motherfucking playing games. That nigga Ratchet TV should have been laid out some fucking where, anywhere. But y'all keep playing around with this fag ass nigga like he the motherfucking king of this internet. No, he not. I know who the king of the internet is. I'm just waiting and show all of y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna pull up that skirt. Let them show you for who you are. I don't give a fuck who you are. I told you it was no beef. What beef? But y'all kept going. Y'all wanted to show what y'all could do. So I'm going to show you what I can do.
Abigail Sprouse.
I'm listening to the person that was right behind her. Her name was Abigail Sprouse. I go down there and I check every fucking body. I check everybody that was in the graduating class. I ain't even playing no game. You bring somebody in from outside, you better bring somebody in from out of town or anything. Because I'm on that motherfucking apartment when she go. Everything. Everything. I'm on it. I don't care. I don't care. That's my daughter. I brought her into this world. And nobody taking her the fuck out. You must have lost your fucking mind or something. They even say that in my chats and say, even till someone said they were going to do something to Miss Kitty and to her family. For you to even come in my chats, I knew you was talking shit. You wasn't going to do shit. Y'all wasn't going to do shit. You was just yik-yakking. Money ain't the only form of exchange. Niggas owe favors because they owe them. Because you wouldn't want something to happen to your family and something happened to my family, and I never showed you everything. I didn't show you her black eyes. And I'm not going to, she asked me not to. I'm not going to show you her with two black eyes. But I'm telling you right now, them two black eyes, it's like two black hearts to me. And that's why I will fuck you up for entertainment purposes only. Because we know that the police is listening and they're going to do their job. I don't give a fuck if they in Baltimore. I don't give a fuck if they on the ATF. I don't give a fuck where you at. Do your fucking job. Motherfuckers is paying their taxes for you to do your fucking job. That goes all the way up from the president, down from the Justice Department. Do your job. There is no excuse for incompetence. Don't have me do your job. Then you're gonna want to put some restraints on me because I did the job for you. Nah, I ain't gonna crash out like that. You're gonna do your motherfucking job. You already doing it. Yeah. How many motherfucking fucking ports done got hit? Yeah. How many ports got hit? I ain't even say shit. But if you on this motherfucking app, you know where this at, and a motherfucker done said that, yo, we're gonna do something to your daughter, and you down in that neighborhood, he's a dumb motherfucker, because all I'm gonna do is go to another joint until I catch you in another chat, and I'm gonna show you. So when I show you a nigga is from Virginia and he's talking about what part of Virginia he is, okay, you dumbass nigga, I just showed you where you say you in Virginia. All right. You want me to come down there or all of these motherfucking agents that's watching and they ain't even logging in? And if they don't protect this woman right here, that would be one hell of a lawsuit, or that would be one hell of a mission that failed. And when you fail a fucking mission, it's only one thing that has to be done. I did something right. Her. But you notice the font is a check writing. If you look at it closely, it's check. When you write in checks, that is a font. You catching up my meaning? It means that in the year of 2023, everything y'all tried from 2023, 2022, all these years, y'all never broke me and you never broke her. And you ain't gonna do it because, yeah, you know where you can go. I ain't no motherfucking crazy person. Yeah, I just tie everybody together. Yeah, you're not gonna put me away in no area of confinement. And you're not gonna put my daughter. Nothing's wrong with her. She walking across that stage, ain't she? Do it look like something wrong with her? So if she calls me and says, "Daddy, I'm feeling too much pressure," or whatever, or she calls me and say, "Daddy, I'm happy for her." I like just to see Miss Nicole. I just like to see her smile or hear her sing. Her other son, I like to hear him sing for their fallen soldier, Mo 3. But somebody just don't like justice for nobody. You just don't give a fuck. You just don't give a fuck. Who the fuck died? Well, me either. I'm the same way as you, but you ain't gonna touch her. It's gonna stop one place. I'm gonna meet you somewhere, and then that's when it's gonna be on. Or you're gonna shake my hand.